Aimable is 32 years old. He's physically impaired, and you might wonder if he was born like this.
Nkuko mubibona mfite ubumuga ariko sinagarugo navukanye.
Byagenze bite?
Yego. Ubumuga bwaje ngeze mu myaka 7.
Koko.
Yego.
He was born normal, with no any disability. His legs functioned properly, but after celebrating his 7th birthday, something happened. A tragedy. It was one beautiful sunny evening when Aimable was playing with children of his age. He accidentally crashed with another child. He fell down. The other kid stood up and kept playing, but Aimable felt a crack between legs and thought it was not that difficult. And that was the end of him walking upright on his feet. He stopped walking immediately. They lifted the man and took him home. It was long time ago that hospitals were few and were even very far away from people. At first, he thought it was just a normal injury, but the situation went on becoming worse. Legs started bending themselves. He was given physiotherapy, but still it was not working out. During those days, only the left leg was the one damaged, but after a month, he recovered. Everyone was happy. He started walking on his feet again, but this time he used a walking stick because the left leg was not functioning properly, and the stick was giving him balance. He was showing promising signs that soon everyone was waiting to see him recover. He never knew it was coming out of the fire to a frying pan. Parents sent this man, who was 7 years old by then, to the shop. On his way, he slipped and broke his right leg. The right leg was seriously damaged, and now all legs started misfunctioning again for the second time. Now, there arose a lot of rumors and controversial stories. People saying that this boy is not just getting a normal injury. They said there might be some evil spirits, poison and whatever, so as to make the boy suffer. Parents were anxious, neighbors were perplexed, and the boy was troubled.
Benshi batekerezaga ko ari ububirozi biki kuko deje umva ari ibintu bibaho kumva ntibisobanutse ni ibintu utabasha gusobanura.
It was not making any sense as the left leg got injured and bent itself. Then in a shortest period, the right leg also got injured and bent itself as the left one. A lot of people were confused, and this rose too much suspicion among neighbors, where everyone was suspecting the other. Everyone was worried, but what made people worry so much was that it seems not just to be a normal case, it was getting mysterious.
Nafite gahunda yo kwiga byumvikana nk'abandi bana bakuru banje ko nigiye mutoya bo bakagenda bakajya ku ishuri ngasigarana gahinda ko kwiga byaje mbandabiretse nyine.
All that happened before Aimable started his primary schools, and that made him halt all the education plans he had. He lost hope and slowly by slowly started being depressed. After seeing he could not walk, he developed another way of moving from one place to another, and that was crawling. He got used to moving like that. As his leg bones were weak and his parents were poor, he could not afford a wheelchair. He started teaching himself how to walk after many years, and then something special happened that looked like a miracle. He saw himself walk again for the second time. Everyone was happy. Parents, neighbors, they were all happy to see the boy walk again on his feet. This time, he asked parents to take him to school. He studied for a whole year while walking on a stick and even performing better than all his classmates. He was given an award for the year's outstanding student. So far, everything was going better. He had developed hope and focused on studies. He studied so hard with intentions of making his dreams come true. One early morning, as Emab was on his way going to school, he accidentally slipped and fell down, and now legs broke to pieces again. He says what happened to him was something a person cannot understand, because whenever he got injured, the injury could come to the same location, and this was the last time he ever stopped walking on his feet. He was taken home and spent 2 months without coming outside. He started crawling again. The confidence also dropped again. He had depression, as he could say that maybe he was not born to walk on his feet. Time came and a good Samaritan came, saw how the boy was disabled and decided to buy him a wheelchair, always having in mind to accomplish his dreams. After getting a wheelchair, he went back to school and studied. To him, even though he is a fully grown-up man, he does not understand these catastrophic mysteries that went on happening in his life. Whenever he takes time analyzing what happened to him, he says it still remains a mystery that he can never understand. As he was walking on a wheelchair, the wheelchair crashed and his life was becoming more miserable, and says from there life has been more difficult.
Ubuzima bwanjye, ubumuga bwanjye bwanzaniye ibibazo mu buzima, mu mibereho y'ubuzima. Urabona turakura tukagera igihe cyo kwishakishiriza tukaba nk'abandi bose, ariko ku muntu umugaye byo bihari ibindi ni ka special, ni ibintu bivunanye.
This disability has brought many challenges to his life, but he kept fighting. He says that due to this disability, he finished high school last year. He completed his high school studies at the age of 31. He's now 32. Though he's 32 and finished high school last year, he has no job right now, and says it's difficult for him to be given a job due to the way he is, making his life more complicated. He still lives with his parents at home since he has not started working for money. Being disabled plus being blocked makes his relationship story not a good one. He says girls can't come to him easily because of those two factors. He's always hurt whenever he tries a relationship. The relationship fails right from the beginning. Emable has a lot of skills, mainly in shoe repairing. He says he's good at repairing shoes and wishes he had his own repairing shop. He's here requesting any good Samaritan to help and support him with capital so that he can establish his own business. But adds a wheelchair too would be a great support to his life. To support and bless Emable's life, contribute via the GoFundMe campaign's link found in description and pinned in top comments. When you get into a tight place and everything goes against you till it seems as though you could not hold a minute longer, never give up then, for that is just the place and time that the tide will turn. Things don't go wrong and break your heart so you can become bitter and give up. They happen to break you down and build you up so that you can be all that you are intended to be. If you are feeling low or trampled, unappreciated or forgotten, and you are watching this, realize that is just an illusion. The hope is real, you are valued, and what lies ahead is brilliance. Thank you for watching. I'm Elijah and this is Afrimax English. Remember to subscribe.